Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this transaxle back in. I'm still waiting on the seal parts for the shift shaft and the speedo drive, but I can change those with the transaxle in the car. So I got the time today, another day off. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this thing in there and get as much hooked back up as possible while I wait on those parts. So a couple of key things while you're stabbing the transaxle. Make sure you're in a gear, and then you reach around both sides and spin the stub axles, forward or reverse, doesn't matter. And that way you can confirm that you're splined up, because whenever you can't spin them, it's engaged. You can also kind of look at your clutch fork. If you push down on your clutch fork, it should try to push the transaxle away from the engine. You can stab these things with it misaligned, and basically what it's going to do is push the friction plate, but it won't engage. So believe me, I know I've I've done it before, and you got to take it all apart to get it right. Also, before you tighten up on the bolts before you tighten the bolts on the transmission mounts, tighten the bolts on the bell housing first, because it's going to pull the transmission forward, and then you can tighten up on the mount bolts. All right, got the starter back in, and all the bell housing bolts are tight. Note on the starter, your best way to reach that top bolt, which you can't even hardly see it from this side, is go up and over the top of the transmission, reach up and over, and you can get it stabbed. All right, I packed some fresh grease in the CV axles, and I'll go ahead and put those on with the old screws, and then if I get new screws from Automobile Atlanta, I'll swap them out. So I pulled the CV screws off the 74, and yeah, those are actually triple square. So that's the reason I've been stripping them out, is because I've been putting a 6mm or 1/4 inch hex in there. So anyway, I've got a good set of screws on here now, and those should be good to go. All right, we get this piece of junk exhaust back on, and so yeah, I can still get to the shift rod here, which is leaking. Not leaking now because I drained all the gear oil out. I can get to the drain plug and the fill plug and the reverse elbow, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that feels like bare metal. I ain't got a seal for nothing in there. But the speedo does work on this thing, so I want to get it sealed up, working again. So only thing I can't put back on until I seal this up is a shift rod. So yeah, got a lot done. Even got the clutch cable back on. So once I get those seals, it'll go pretty fast. I'll do a separate thread just for those seals. Thanks, guys.